Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. It is Monday, February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. So if you're watching this, make sure you go out and get something for your significant other because it is the day before Valentine's. It is at the close here. So let's start by looking at oil. We opened in balance in oil from Friday. We were below that close though. And we opened and we kind of just melted up. It was a slower day. Mondays are typically slower. Mondays and Fridays are typically slower, but we eventually made new highs, ignored that HVA edge entirely, and then turned around up here at this one. And then after it turned around, it came back into its main balance for the day. Well, this was technically after market hours, but closing just before that range high from Friday. But needless to say, there was the close from Friday. We're closing here. It's higher. It is net positive on the day. Now, as far as gold goes, we opened below the close inside of the range from Friday, and we just had a ton of selling pressure. It was a fight, though, for the most part. That whole morning was just a bloodbath around this contract low. Ultimately, the sellers won, and we did finish net negative for the day here. As far as our equities go, well, that was a slow melt up. So we opened in the ES just above that range high, had a little bit of sideways movement, got to the range, so we technically got in the balance. We didn't get into the close. They didn't want to. They just wanted to take it up, whatever consumer sentiment or whatever that was, just a bunch of nonsense. It's just the markets are going to go wherever the big boys point them. It doesn't matter what the news says or anything. It's just the overwhelming majority of participation was pushing it higher and higher. Those buyers were clearly in charge from the get-go, and they just kept melting up. It was choppy, but there was plenty of opportunities to look for, especially at these levels. First time basis 1, 2, 3, 4 times there for potential entries. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 on that end as well. So with that being said, we are finishing net positive in our equities in the ES here as well. Buyers heavily in charge for the day. As far as the NASDAQ, micro NASDAQ, similar story. Just scroll back here. The one exception is that we actually opened inside of the range from Friday that they put in. So we weren't too close or too far away, I should say, from getting that close. There was the range high from Friday, opened up, had initial selling, and support kicked in, but they drove it down pretty close. That close was just right here. So they got within their range of acceptance, I could say, before they just decided to push forward and overtake any of the other sellers that were looking to go short. Ultimately, like the ES that just kept melting up. You can see the response at these HVA levels. Remember, these levels are drawn the night before the next day's trading activity, meaning that they will be drawn tonight, maybe within the next hour or two. They'll be posted onto our website for our students to put onto their own charts, or if they have one of our auto loaders with the supported trading platform that we work with, then they might just already have them automatically on there. They just simply turn on their machine, and voila, they're right there on their machine, ready to go for them in that instant. So they don't have to put them on themselves. And that's one of the benefits that we offer here if you are trading with a supported software that we use. But ultimately, like I was saying, NASDAQ just kept driving it higher and higher. You can see again the response at those HVA edges that were drawn the night before, and then on the sell side as well, right there. If you're interested in learning more information about these levels and how you can get them onto your charts the night before, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Again, that is targettrading.co. Get in touch with a representative at either location. They'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. You'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. We look forward to seeing you there.